All right, best animated feature film. This is a category I always love. I love animated movies, and I really wanted to see Kubo and the Two Strings win. But again, Zootopia is really good. Moana is really good. I haven't been able to see The Red Turtle. My Life as a Zucchini is, I don't know how you can find
my
that.
problem.
I haven't. I didn't even hear about it till it got nominated, and I have a 5-year-old.
Yeah,
I've seen a trailer for it. It looks cool. It's subtitled, so it's
that's why.
Yeah, that's why. That's probably why.
I'm out.
My problem with the feature animated and the short animated is it went to the cute movie, and this is my problem.
Oh, I got a huge problem with that too.
It's like they're saying it seems like the majority of the voters are going when they hear animation they think kids cartoon and they're not giving the medium enough credit. Like Kubo and the Two Strings.
And it's a different type of animation. It's stop motion than with effects layered on top of it,
Sure.
which you hardly ever see anymore.
Because
actually, they're the only company doing it now.
Yeah, I mean the other short animated was Piper, and it was just
Piper is just a cute one. Yeah.
just
But
a
and
cute-
also,
Now, I will say this about Zootopia. Zootopia, as fun and lively as it was, did have an undertone of race, so there was a
Sure,
little bit
absolutely.
more. There was definitely a little bit more depth to it, but I
had a good
I
arc
agree
to
with
it.
Piper. I'm like, that's like a kind of cartoon that.
Yeah.
Is that really an
It's
Academy
something
Award?
it's a movie you would play ahead of a Toy Story film.
well,
Right.
it was a Pixar movie. I was talking to the
is-
director.
But that's this is where the Academy always
I agree with you because
Yeah.
when we
Right.
went to watch the animated shorts to vote for the Academy, we were like, okay, let's watch Piper because I hung out with the guy for a while. He was really
Right.
cool, and the credits are like
100 pages.
yeah,
long,
100, backs animate all these hundreds of animators,
Because
which they
it's-
do on everything,
because
and
it's all
Pixar,
the Kickstarter staff.
and it was cute. And then we go over to what was the other short? The one I like. Where'd it go?
well there was Pearl,
Nah.
there was Pear Cider.
Pear Cider. We want to turn that one
one's
on, and that was
fantastic.
a little long for short, in my opinion. But that was, and I'm like, bam, that's the one.
That's the thing too. I said the same thing. Was like that one is the art of animation.
Yes.
It's an adult. It's first of all, it's adult theme. Not that it has to be adult themed, but the layering of it, the creativity of it. Pixar just keeps making Piper was just the fucking lamp movie from 20 years ago, just with a bird on the beach.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
it's like they keep making that same thing with that boink boink music and the
Yeah, and the music was
And some of the shorts that Pixar makes are vastly superior to some of the other ones. I mean, there's definitely but it doesn't. What bothers me is it doesn't matter. You know, the quality of the Pixar short. It's going to get nominated anyway.
Well, my theory is after talking to this guy was just like he was messing around. He was an animator messing around with this thing, and I think one of the heads up at Pixar is like, "Hey, you know what? We need an Oscar short this year. Why don't we just go ahead and do this?"
right.
That was my takeaway from it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it feels like. It feels like it's Pixar filling the slot every year.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
Academy. I want to go. Did you watch all of them? Did you watch all of the shorts, or did you just go, oh, Pixar? And I'm just giving Pixar.
Well, you
the
know
vote.
what? You used to have to, now they send the shorts as screeners.
Right.
And they used to have to go to a theater,
yep.
Right.
sign in, and sign out to make
Right.
sure you watch them. And now you just get them like every other screener. And
Yeah.
There's
It was the same for the live action shorts too.
Yeah.
That's how it used to be.
now there's
I mean,
no.
to be nominated for a live action short, I remember when I did my short film Hit Clown, you had to submit a film print. Like it was,
Oh, wow.
you know, you had to submit, and they would watch it and project it in a movie theater for the Academy members. Now, that's all in the
Yeah,
past. It's
yeah,
all
yeah.
just screeners and
Yeah.
DVDs.
Although I love screeners.
Best foreign film. This is the one.
Oh,
I
I'm
would
sorry.
say-
I liked Sing. I wish Sing would have got
Oh,
nominated.
Sing.
Oh, I
They
didn't
did.
see
They
it.
missed it. I have a screener and a 5-year-old. You can come over any day of the week and watch. I've seen the beginning, the first 15 minutes of that, literally 150 times. And it's great. The music is fantastic. The lead character, why am I blanking on his name? Matthew McConaughey. Like I didn't even know it was him for the first 5 minutes.
Have you seen Moana?
I like to say my 5-year-old walked out of it.
Wow.
He's like, I'm ready to go.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, my kids both loved it.
Really? It took a long time to get to The Rock. I think that
It
was.
did. It took a
and
little
was a
while, for
long
sure.
a lot of songs up front. And So,
Well, my kids are a little older, so it's like the 8 and 12 seem to be like the sweet spot
yeah.
for that movie. They
I
really,
thought my
they
kid
dug
might
it.
have been a little too young for it.
So best foreign film, The Salesman. Like I said, that was the one I'd actually heard of. So I figured that one was going to win.
And you know the director, who I guess initially was not allowed in this country because of Trump's travel ban, but now is, and then decided to just
Oh, that was a
Not-
fantastic
protest,
speech.
and then have that woman read a letter from him
Right. It was great.
was great.
That was
But now
a fantastic
let's.
speech.
One of the things I want to talk about too, we've talked about on the show, is that how ridiculous this old distribution model is in relation to the Academy Awards. Like when people want to really watch and enjoy the Academy Awards, it would be great if the films were available to them to watch beforehand. And it's only a small fraction is, and that includes the shorts too.
Sure.
So, even I was trying to find The Red Turtle. It was playing in one theater in Los Angeles. It was like, what movie would have been more perfect for on demand right before the Oscars?
Absolutely.
Any of these movies, oh, this is great. Well, if I get to see everyone, then all of a sudden more people are invested in the Oscars because they actually are able to see more of these movies.
And like you
That's
see,
a
you can
good
make
point.
it, and you can make it video on demand, so they're making money. And the whole
Yeah.
point of the Oscars is to say, "Hey, look at our industry.
Right.
Come buy a movie
And
ticket."
it's a great
Yeah,
marketing
yeah.
thing. It's like, oh, you want to catch up on Oscar movies? That's a category and on demand.
Absolutely.
Just here. Now you
Or
can watch these.
Partner up with a platform.
Right. That's all
Right.
you have
Like
to
who
do.
wouldn't love to partner up with the Academy and be able to screen these and make hand over fist because it's
Right.
all about the bottom dollar. But that's a great idea.
Yeah, it's. I hope every year. I think we'll get closer to this, and we never really do.
Yeah.
This is. I'm hoping now
Well,
we'll start to get there.
The only way we get closer is through not through the Academy. It's through Netflix produced 13th.
Yeah.
So that's where you can go see 13th.
Right, immediately.
Immediately.
Yeah.
But the Academy should be absolutely doing what you're talking about. And people, I would pay.
Yeah, of
Absolutely.
course.
So all these movies that are tough to get access to.
Anything that I missed that I couldn't
yeah.
find, or not playing in Los Angeles, that I would totally
And
would have bought
especially
on
now.
demand.
And especially if it's good. Like I bought the last season of Sons of Anarchy because I was so invested in it. I couldn't wait a month for it to come out. I'm like, fuck it, $25. I gotta watch this thing.
Right, because I would after the Oscars, I go, man, I really want to watch Elle. I want to
Yeah.
watch the something Life of Ove or whatever. And I want to see The Salesman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at Mary's, when you have kids, it's even harder to leave the house.
Absolutely.
So if I want to, I can't drive all over Los Angeles to find one movie. But if I
Right.
could just click at home, after the kids are in bed, I'm gonna watch as
That's
many
huge.
as I can.
And think about where I lived in Argus, Indiana when I was a kid. There was no way I'd have to drive an hour and a half to Indianapolis. Nobody wants to go there.
Right. Or you live in a town that has 2 screens or 3 or
Right.
something like that.
And the art house that'll play half these movies is 2 hours away.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
or it's
That's a
only
great
one
idea.
screen.
Right.
So then there's no room.
Or
for-
one movie is playing one time a day.
Yeah.
You got to get
Yeah.
10 a.m. to see the one you want.
Or they only aired the same studio's films.
Right? So
Gee, I wonder why the film industry is struggling. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's
can't
weird.
figure it out.